Hi guys, German Prepper here. Ukrainian forces suffering heavy losses on the Kherson front have reportedly launched a barrage of attacks against the Novaya Kakhovka area. 3 GMLRS 227mm missiles fired from 412 HIMARS have hit Kakhovskaya hydroelectric station facilities. A further 16 were intercepted. The Russian administration has in response been forced to release a large volume of water from the Kakhovka Dam on the Dnieper River in order to avoid a major disaster in Kherson. These strikes are exactly what we've been warning you about for days now, guys. We're so close to a potentially major catastrophe. Sergei Shoigu, Russian Federation Defense Minister, has reportedly spoken with US Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin twice in the last few days and held a number of calls with other counterparts from NATO countries. Shoigu's ministry said he had told the French, Turkish, and British counterparts of Moscow's concern that Ukraine could detonate a dirty bomb, a device laced with radioactive material. The US has formally refuted such a possibility. Sébastien Lecornu, French Defense Minister, made this statement. They discussed the situation in Ukraine, which is rapidly deteriorating. It is trending towards further uncontrolled escalation. Talking about escalation, guys, the elite American 101st Airborne Division, Screaming Eagles, has deployed to Romania to much media fanfare. This is the first time in almost 80 years that the US has moved and deployed to Europe the elite division consisting of 4,700 soldiers. The division deployed just 3 miles from the Ukrainian border. They were yesterday joined by 2 phalanxes of the French army. France had announced last Friday it would deploy 500 reinforcement troops to join NATO forces in Romania. It should be noted that the Russian enclave of Transnistria declared a state of emergency on Friday, giving the reason of economic crisis based on energy insecurity. This may actually be a response to the NATO troop deployments in Romania nearby. Polish and Lithuanian forces are moving to the border of Belarus, with Lithuania reportedly gathering military equipment and infantry under the cover of the NATO Iron Wolf 2022 exercises. Guys, I'm going to make a prediction now. I do not normally like to add too much conjecture, but this is worth considering. A US-led coalition of the willing, NATO forces but not officially NATO, will enter western Ukraine at one point in a race to occupy as much of the country along its western border as they can. This will range from Odessa in the south to potentially up to the Belarus border in the north, including the city of Lviv. Where coalition and Russian Federation forces eventually meet, a line will be drawn. Both sides will attempt to refrain from directly targeting the other. This will be a de facto partition of Ukraine between east and west. Now, I cannot know this will happen, but history has shown us precedents, and the signs are there that this may well be a strong possibility. A question for you all now to end. Do you think my prediction likely, or do you see the conflict taking a different turn? As always, looking forward to reading your answers. Keep prepping, guys. Cheers for now.